Wow, look at the pre-auction inspection. Do we have a lot of stuff to look at? This has been canceled the last couple of years, so we are going to have us some fun. So here's the beginning. See what it looks like. The old Lincoln tombstone.
Oh yeah, $95, brand new.
That's what they cost back then?
That's what they cost.
Well, I see the first thing we're going to be chasing after, Charlie.
Oh boy.
Here we are.
Four Trax?
Yeah, 300, two-wheel drive, right? No extra shaft.
Let's see if there's a key in it. There is.
There is. Lights? No?
I don't see the lights.
Here, make, well, actually, it still has the cover over the Kickstarter. This is going to go for money.
Well, you know what? It's even got a plate on it. You know what? If you decide you want it, we just go home and get the trailer. It's fucking 45 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. Look at that. We even got a cannon, Charlie.
Boy, that is a...
Is it real?
I don't know.
Oh, we got a flat tire. Yeah, that'll...
It's got a projectile.
No, this is made out of wood.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it doesn't have a thing here. Always interesting.
Yeah.
Here we are, rolling along. You know, I'm addicted to rolling wrecks. That has real tires on it.
Maybe I'll bring my marker and do that.
Look at this, all-terrain vehicle wheels. And no, trailer tires. Yeah, for the fine collector here.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Probably brings us money.
All this stuff brings coin now. You remember in the hit and misses? Boy,
Yeah.
For a long time they were bringing big bucks. Now
Well, they were bringing big bucks last time. Look at this Ford Lowboy. Oh shit!
actually, she's in nice
little
shape.
machine.
Tire machine. Well, got your airplanes here, Charlie. Kids' toys. So I am curious to see what that 300 is going to go for. You can buy those without too much trouble for somewhere around 1,200.
What's that?
That quad. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm just curious to what the number will turn out to be.
You never know. Around this place, you seen stupid shit. The last time we were here, if you remember, the golf carts were out in the stratosphere and they were junk. Even a two-cycle one for over 1,000.
Yeah, yeah. Some of that stuff goes crazy. I remember these were like all over the place when I was a kid. Those, and I think that's a Rio.
Rio, yeah. I had a Rio.
Yeah, I used to.
Slanted.
I used to love the Rios. They not a lot of displacement from a distance point of view, but you know, decent sized piston. They used to run fast. Oh, we got some tools. So this is a whole bin. These kind of lights are interesting for projects.
They are.
Especially.
I think I'll fucking bin.
Yeah, that's probably going to go for money, but that would be an interesting bin to put one's hot little hands on.
Here's the thing. I used to think that the same thing, and probably it will go for a lot of money, but
maybe not.
I was up here a couple years in a row. Guys had gas pumps. Oh, I'm going to buy that. I'm going to take that home, blah, blah. You got up over $100. Those guys were gone.
Maybe.
Oh, I could use that. What do we got here? That's an Easy Go?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Oh, yummy.
Use that for a cover.
Is that
yummy, and it is gas. It's got a key in it.
Is that two-cycle one?
Maybe. It's got life. You hit the button, it turns. So Yamaha, is it a two-stroke? Looks old enough to be a two-stroke.
I'm thinking the thing just folds back like this.
Oh, that one of those. Yeah, yeah.
I had one of those sold it to a guy down at work, and he fucking stiffed me for it. Fuck, sucker, the thing ran good too.
That always hurts. Some more of them hit and misses. Ooh.
Look at that size of that motherfucker.
You got some weight there. Back then guys would turn them in just for the metal. Hey Charlie, how's that for a planer?
Woo!
Man, that do you some damage. You let it get a grip on you. Boy, all the rolling cabinets. I gotta tell you, I love a nice rolling cart.
I haven't got a place to roll.
I must have done a clean out, a warehouse or something.
I gotta tell you, I got lots to tell you. I got a fucking plug put in my heart last week.
Oh, what'd you do?
If you remember, from the atrial fibrillation I have, I got the ablation where they go in there and they burn whatever it is in the heart up that's causing the fibrillation.
Right,
I had
right.
that, but I got to stay on blood thinner, because if you don't stay on the blood thinner, you might have a stroke. They went in this last week and put this little plug in my heart. There's another card.
Yeah, there are a few of them this time. So the oh, and it's gas, and it smells like piss.
Okay.
Like mouse piss.
I like the body on it.
I do. Well, interesting pile of tools. We got our signs. Do you remember? Here we go. Ford.
Oh, they still have
Transmission codes.
Oh, a world of trouble. Look at the wheel wells.
Yeah, yeah. This is a...
It looks good. It's a world of shit right there.
You know, I got the bed for that, too.
Do you?
Yeah, it's white. Yeah, I got the bed to smash it right on there.
A former friend of mine bought a truck up here. It took him forever to get the paperwork.
Oh, really?
Oh, we got the title in the office. No. He had to physically go over to Connecticut to get the title.
Well, the scary thing is, yeah, if you get one and you got no title, you better hope that it's worth whatever you paid for it in parts, because you got a whole world of pain coming your way. So, we end up with another pile of tractors. You know, on some of these you look them over and you say, well, maybe I could get an engine, maybe I could get this or that. Then you discover that they're just junk, right? Head to tail. So this is the third row. You know, over the years I went through so many Bolins. I was cutting the lawn. I was, you know, had one of them running. I was cutting the lawn with it. I got to tell you, it was the meanest, loudest machine in the entire world, right? It just, back in the days of you know, Iron Men and wooden ships, it was just a noisy, mean machine. Well, hey Charlie, we could take a bath.
Yeah.
All-terrain vehicle tires. You know, if they're not on rims and you can't see if they hold air, they're just trouble. You gonna buy one, Charlie?
No, I'm just seeing if it turns over.
The old hit and miss, boy. A lot of them have showed up.
Is that a Harvey? Oh, it's an Easy Go.
An Easy Go. I personally like the yeah, if it goes cheap enough, we'll have to go fetch your truck and trailer and come after it.
Upgraded all my lights on my trailer to
And we'll have to use your winch to drag that on.
That's kind of what I'm hoping. But there's a lot of instruments of torture here, isn't there?
Oh yeah.
Fucking chainsaw.
There's a lot of heavy metal. Look at that as a log splitter.
Whoa.
I mean, that's bigger than you are.
What a shame to get the fucking head off it.
Oh, that engine's done. Yeah, that engine's done.
Look at the size of the pump on it. Whoa. Hey, look at that, a V860.
What's
Little
that?
baby Ford flathead.
Oh, there you go.
They're putting that on the website?
Yeah. Yeah. Though, we'll get you plenty of traffic for tomorrow. Well, Tractor City. Tools. Always nice to find tools. Trailer. It's all made too. It's got the tongue on it. Boy, a lot of tractors. This starts the fourth row. Liquid cooled gas. Got the diesel version of this guy. You write something down, Charlie?
Trying to. I don't know what to do with the pen you gave me. 661. I remember that.
Yeah.
Sunday.
You know, Charlie, I'm a couple years younger than you, but I still barely remember my own name one day to the next. Old ice boxes, Charlie. Tonneau cover, I guess.
You see this big vise here?
Yeah, so this is about where I left off. Wonder if that whole bin's going for that price. Not you guys could see everything, but it kind of gives you an idea of what there is. I guess this will be that whole bin price. Seats. Wow. Guess somebody ganged them together. And if they'd fit a golf cart, I should bring a tape. Sometimes with a deal like that where four seats sell at once, you could talk to the guy who bought the 4 seats, and if he only needs 1 or 2 of them, he'll sell you the rest at a reasonable cost. You know, that's one way around things. Oh, Fergie. Amish folks show up to this, and they actually use some of this old equipment in their day-to-day lives. Charlie, there's another monster vise for you.
What's that?
There's another monster vise. Not as big as the last one, but it's a good size. I like that Jet Hawk. We gotta go look at this a little closer. Imagine bringing that home. Anybody's got some grandkids.
Jet Hawk.
Yeah. You think that'll go for money?
You never know.
That's true.
It's
That's true.
Cool fucking barn hanger. Oh,
Got another quad here.
I didn't tell you, fucking surveyor showed up this week to survey the property next door. So it looks like that might go through.
You're buying it, right?
Yeah. Polaris, ain't it?
Yeah, we got a Polaris. Forward and reverse, Kickstarter. I don't know if it's a 2-stroke. Oh, it's got the fake. It's fake speedometer, Charlie. It,
Careful.
it's got no key.
2-wheel drive.
Yeah, 2-wheel drive. those small Polarises, they're almost like the Chinese-made things.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're nothing. You know, Polaris, some of the older stuff was like bulletproof. Newer stuff, not so much.
He had one of them little Polarises, and that thing was a sweet little machine.
Really? It always ran? It did everything it was supposed to?
His kids got a hold of it. Then he started lending it out. You see what a piece of trash that looks like now, you die.
Oh, really? Just destroyed it?
Just fucking destroyed it.
Yeah. You know, it's a strange thing. I've lent, or you know, on my property, I've had people ride my all-terrain vehicles, and some of them treat them really well, and other people, it's almost like they show up and plan on breaking them. Well, there we got no compression, or very little.
What is it?
It might be a China. I think it's a 150. Yeah, it's a 150cc China.
Razor.
Yeah. How about, there's something to get harpooned with. It's got no exhaust on it.
Half-inch copper.
No. No. Yeah, you destroy yourself.
Yeah, sorry.
It's a $100 item. Yeah,
Can
shelving.
you get parts for those?
Some. That particular kind of engine, no.
Okay.
No, the horizontal ones, you know, the 110, 125s, you could get all the parts you want and then some.
Wow.
For those not so much.
Look at all those old kerosene heat. Wow.
Yeah.
But
Guy
you get rid of them. Seems like everybody's got one of them.
Yeah, yeah. They
Somebody's drum kit.
Yeah.
Harvey.
You know, this kind of table out back, it's stainless, so it wouldn't rust or anything. You know, just the ability to roll it around and work on something, and then, you know, roll it back to wherever you store it.
That's like my buddy Blackie Butler. He had a pretty small shop. He had a really good place to have those cars. And
Roofing
got
material.
the engine, just throw the engine right on that cart, move it around.
Yeah, same with, like, even one this size. This one might be cattywampus, but even
Fix it up.
this
What a
one's
nice workbench.
yeah, you know, for the roll around, right? The great. So, you know what? Interesting.
Yeah.
All the trailers that have been emptied and dropped.
Ain't that the truth?
So, what is this? Row 5. Got the mixer.
In the market for some big wrenches? I do mean big.
You mean crazy big?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're talking bulldozer there. If they were American made, could you imagine what the number was on them back then?
Rustang. Rusty Rustang bumper.
Oh, that's what that is.
Everybody's gonna buy.
Everybody wants those Primo. Though I guess there are guys, right? They kind of patch them and plate them and get them back to life, huh?
But those bumpers?
Yeah.
You can buy a new one for 30 bucks. Brand new. I ain't saying it'll fit real good.
Traffic lights. Did you do traffic lights in?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, because when they went to LED, there was like a bunch of that stuff available.
Ooh, I had all I could.
Boy, that's a big guy.
I could all I
Both
could
of
sell, and then they just stopped buying them.
Oh, really? You couldn't give them away?
Yeah.
Ventilated boxes.
I don't know what's supposed to go in that, but that'd scare me.
Typically chemical spraying chemicals. There you go. There's the kind of horse we could both handle.
Oh, it's a couple nice sets of boobs.
Look at this taxi cab, Charlie. You could go into business.
Look at this. Where the hell did they get those? Must have been at the dumpster the day they threw them away.
Yeah, whoever went out of business. Oh, somebody's actually selling a trailer. Leonard.
That's a nice trailer.
Yeah, a little narrow for our purposes.
It's not old enough for have somebody kill it.
Yeah.
Like you say, we got mine.
Yeah,
I got something to pull it with, so.
For moving real stuff, yours is really the size. Pressure washers, you never buy a used pressure washer.
Yeah, I
They pressure washers only last, it seems like, 50, 60, 100 hours at the most. So by the time you buy one, right, we're kind of doing two rows at once. By the time you buy it, it's dead. It's pre-beat. Boy, there's a work surface for you. Actually, rolls half decent too. It's one-hand roller.
One-hand roller is very good.
Very, very good. You know, us old timers don't like moving the big heavy stuff. Log splitter.
Hey, this ain't that Harbor Freight crap. Made in USA, Kalamazoo metal bandsaw with 11 extra blades.
That they consumed.
That puts the old bear shit in the buckwheat, don't it?
Boy, there's a nice pile of exhaust systems. Looks like they're selling them all at once. Somebody must have had a shop where they were doing upgrades.
Yeah.
Right? And they collected them up. Oh, gas logs, yeah, for a fireplace. Yeah, this is like the old days of when I was a kid going to the junkyard.
Yeah, but everything you found at the junkyard was free.
Well, yeah. Then they started charging you metal. You guys aren't missing much. Picnic tables and cabinets. So, next row. Power King off-road dump trailer. Yeah, there's interesting stuff. Not necessarily stuff.
Yeah, we're up in the 2000s already.
But yeah. So they start at 1 and we're up to 2,000 lots?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
The first row was 700 lots.
Wow.
Look at this. What the hell is it? 2 cylinders.
I don't know, an old Continental or something? That's a Wisconsin.
Wow.
That's military. Some guy collected up all this stuff. That obviously was a generator one day.
Look at that winch. Bigger than mine.
I think somebody homemade that puppy.
Yeah, look at that little tranny.
Yeah.
Wonder if that's like a Crosley tranny or something.
Probably. Doesn't look that big. You gotta hope it creeps in reverse. That way you don't spoil all the cable to the moon. Scale.
What is that, an apple press or something?
No, that's a scale.
What is it?
Scale.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Trailer. Show bike builders. Jarrett choppers.
I used to go to these auctions many years ago when I first came out the area. After that,
1957, remember that one?
then the rumor was, not rumors are rumors, but the rumor was that he had people in the crowd bidding of his own people, you know. I hear that about him.
Oh, say it ain't so.
That don't happen here, but
Oh, it does happen here. Yeah.
You know the
I bid where I'm going, but I stopped, you know.
That's all you can do.
yeah, I mean it's just frustrating when somebody's when you kind of want something and somebody's just jacking it on you. There's nobody else
Well, I seen a guy
who's after it.
On the first row, he was the rack of oil bottles, and most of the stuff in the first row, FYI, is club members. just so you know. Anyway.
Yeah, well, they probably got it here early. Like,
This guy was the only guy bidding on the oil bottles, and he ran me right up. $1.50, I got out. The guy looks at the auctioneer and he says, "What happened?" He says, "You got out." I got out. That's it. You're screwed.
now these are yours.
Yeah.
He didn't catch up with you later and offer them to you for a reasonable?
No. The auctioneer just about called him a dumb fuck. I would have.
Some more racks. You know, I'm a big fan of the rolling rack, Charlie.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad there's a lot of them.
Big casters.
Yeah, those are $50 casters each one, right? You got a couple $100 worth of casters there. I'm sure the auctioneer will bring that up.
Sure. It's another 2-cycle.
She's a 2? Well, doesn't go
This is
around.
one of them ones that you flip up, I think. We'll take a look like this.
Flip backwards, maybe? Yeah, that flips backwards. Ah, Honda moped without the peds.
Was it Jeep?
Kids Jeep. Pink, purple, whatever.
See, my grandson called me just before you came. He had Rosh Hashanah today. He had that off. I says, "Damn, you could have had coffee. I could have picked you up, coffee, and then come up here." But it was too late. I couldn't get over to get him in time. So,
Where is he at these days?
actually, real easy to find. Route 55 and Beekman Road.
Oh, that's easy.
The pizza place. They got the apartment.
Smokehouse, you can get another element for it. Yeah, I already talked to you. I've been after those plastic racing seats. I guess they kind of outlawed them because they're made out of plastic and they'll burn.
Oh.
But you know what? Almost all seats burn, so
Yeah.
right? Unless you're sitting on stainless steel, it
Yeah,
burns.
Unless you have to be sitting in and burning along with them.
So I'm kind of surprised. Oh, we got 3 fans. Got to hope the motors aren't burned up. That'd be a surprise. I'm gonna say it, and I'll say it 1,000 times. Everything you buy here is 100%
You know
buyer
what Jeep stands for?
beware. What's that, Charlie?
Just empty every pocket. This one here has the optional and desirable bed liner on it because the frames on these things rot so bad. Finding one with not a good frame is very difficult.
Do you know how to function the door? I might have killed. It doesn't close. Yeah,
Shows you.
I think it's bent. I think this is a lift up.
The body's bent.
No, even if you put a belly into it. Well,
It was cute.
a cute Jeep. Yeah, Jeeps, they're kind of that emotional purchase that you know, you're all happy when you get them, and then kind of unhappy once you own them.
Yeah, you gotta pay somebody else to work on them.
Well, if they're rotted out, the problem is you can sink the entire value and then some into it, and then you discover that the mechanicals are no good.
Yep.
Right? So it's a vehicle you can lose twice.
Enthusiast. He had. Oh, it's only one light. Damn it.
Yeah, railroad crossing.
I want a pair of those. I need a pair of these.
Think it comes with the cart? Given that it's one and it's kind of hammered, maybe the number won't be too bad on
maybe.
it. What would you let that? What would something like that be worth to you?
Well, here's where they break. Right there.
It's not broken.
This one isn't broken. Hot metal. Probably General Railway signal. Oh, there's another bucket.
Yeah, this one is just loose.
Might be worth it. I told my grandson I want to put one facing the other way down the driveway. We went through and rewired the whole thing this past summer. Bell works, light works, pretty cool. Wow.
Not everything is here yet.
No, I don't.
Normally they fill up all these fields, so.
I'll be surprised if they don't fill the rest of it up tomorrow.
Yeah, today's Thursday, so
Yeah.
there's one more day
But I figured
to load up.
fun.
Well, you know what else? What else are we gonna do? I'm recovering from moving those 2 tons of pellets yesterday, so I'm kind of licking
tons?
some. Yeah, I bought 2 tons, and he couldn't put them exactly where I wanted. So, being
How many did you get on the truck?
the guy has an old military trailer
How you doing, sir?
that has a pair of forks
Yep.
that he could go double deep with.
Okay.
And he brought both tons at the same time.
Did you get 2 tons on the truck?
He on the trailer. He put 2 tons right on the
really?
trailer.
Was the trailer squatting?
No. Once again, it looked like it was an old military wonder, and he probably, if his forks were longer, he probably could have squeezed a 3rd ton on it and barely bumped the springs. Yeah, he got him near to where I wanted them, but not quite.
Electric.
An electric?
Yep.
The electrics are good for the gas conversion.
6. Are they?
Yeah, what you do is you
6 fucking batteries in that one.
yeah.
That's a club car. The frames don't rot.
Yeah, they got the aluminum frame. Anvil. We're gonna learn how to form metal one of these days, Charlie.
That's why the blue one that I sold you there was so good. The frame wasn't rotten on it.
Well, you got a Kohler. You got a seized Kohler.
Got a Caesar. Julius Caesar.
Julius Caesar, the Kohler engine. This is a nice little machine, a little
yeah.
deer. You gotta hope they didn't kill it in advance of us looking at it, but what an old Honda.
Good to you, Julius.
Stuff like this goes for $1, right?
No. Never
No?
have any luck selling Harley shit.
No, huh?
I had a whole bunch of them that a guy gave me for nothing.
And you couldn't move it, huh?
Some guy came along and showed some interest. I said, I'll give you everything I got here for $5. Because if you don't buy it, it's going in the trash. Give me some gas.
Remember that $50 golf cart I got? That was a steal of a deal.
Was that the Amish one?
Yeah, it was the Amish one. Everybody wanted to buy it, and I pointed out to the crew. I said, "Wow, it's missing the clutch for the front of the engine, the driven part of the centrifugal clutch, the driven part of the torque converter, so to speak." And everybody saw that and said, "Oh, that's money." So yeah, that was a nice deal. That was a $50 bill. That was.
Got some goodies at the end here.
Then the Amish guys pushed it home for me. So, old saws. Boy, anybody who needs this stuff, you got quite the findings. And this is the last complete row. Got some vintage equipment. Metal wheel tractor. Hudson. Boy, there's an old brute. If there's actually water in that drum, that Evinrude probably runs. Nope, no water, probably doesn't run. Right? You would leave water in there so you can show off to everybody. People buy these old cans, Charlie?
They do.
They love them, huh? Those old bottles?
There's Texaco in this box. You want to walk over here, here's a whole rack of bottles. Actually, it's not a rack. There's one in there that isn't a real oil bottle.
Milk bottle that somebody put a spout on, huh?
Yep. Sunoco cans. I threw this shit away by the dumpster. Nice outboard can. Look at that one. Ooh, baby.
Yeah, sometimes you'll be digging through an old shed and find one in a pile of leaves in the back.
Well,
I think somebody used this to clean up salt.
2810.
There you go. There's a washing machine that takes no prisoners. I've seen them driven with gas engines. The old sprayer tank, rusty deer. Boy, a cabinet like this, if you can actually make yourself organized. Right, circular saws on the bottom, wrenches on top, drill bits, taps. Yeah, me organized. Write that down somewhere. My father drove one of these to and from Alaska back in the day. .246. You know, you come here and you look this stuff over, and if it just so happens to be something you need, something you really got to have for whatever reason, you can find yourself with a good deal. I guess this is a pulling tractor. Right? Nobody wants to do anything real with it. A couple of different, some nice metal there. You want to build the frame. Actually, this row keeps going a little bit. Some of these generator. Shame they started probably on a ring job and now the engine's totaled. Well, we just have that little bit left. And here we go, last row. Pressure washers. A lot of times you could get a decent motor off of them. And the nice thing about it is you could get a bottom shaft motor, a vertical shaft motor, that you don't have to worry about the flywheels weighted, so you don't have to think about having to weigh it down with a pulley that would give you the centrifugal force for starting. So that's the good thing about those. Farm implements. Yeah, this is more the non-club member, more of kind of the amateur stuff. And I was hoping to find an all-terrain vehicle back here. There are a couple, but you guys could see nothing great. Generator looks brandy new. Still got stuff in plastic.
Brand new?
No, somebody had gas in it, and the gas is turned into perfume. Yes, perfume. Yeah, that just means work. What is that, electric? I think that's an electric razor. Yeah, that's probably all electric. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is kind of undefined. And the last of the last. There we go.
Nice.
Actually, it is. Those tins are in decent shape.
They are? Not rusty?
Somebody probably took them off to make a racer of some sort.
On Marketplace for free. Alignment, 15 foot.
Oh, yeah?
Linkage in it.
I paid with all the attachments, with the rotor and the freaking cone was $1,500. The rotor was $2,500.
Well, this is it.
And I bought
You've seen it all.
Because this has its own system.
By the Saturday, these rows will be all full. Anyway, thanks for watching, commenting, and subscribing. Let me know what you think.